Back, everybody, to another episode of the Right Way Sports Network YouTube, guys. I am Daniel Joseph Alameda, joined by Shaun Cornerbrough. How you doing, my man?
Doing good, ready for another week. Hoping to do a little bit better than last week, though.
Another week. I am 3-5 as of right now in the playoffs. Not doing so hot. Cut me some slack, guys. I mean, everyone got the Ravens game wrong, or almost everybody. You're 5-3. You're a little bit better than me, but I'm 3-5. So hopefully this week we only got 2 games. So hopefully we can do a little bit better. But this video we will be previewing and predicting the NFL Conference Championships, everybody. But before we get into it, guys, right now you know the deal. Like this video. Just like it. We'll give you some time. Press the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the rest of our content. And you can also check out Shaun's content at
Just follow me on Twitter at @Schaunerbrough. Sorry about that. And just search up Shaun Schaunerbrough on Instagram. I advertise everything on both pages.
Yep. Us, we can follow the company at TWSN on Twitter and Instagram. But without much further ado, let's get right into it. The results from last week. The 49ers beat the Vikings 27-10. The Titans beat the Ravens in the shocker of the week 28-12. The Chiefs beat the Texans in a game that was almost an upset 51-31. That game, I just want to say the Chiefs went on a 51-7 run to end the game. I just want to include that. The Packers beat the Seahawks 28-23. But the first game of the week, both games are on Sunday. So the first game is the Chiefs versus the Titans, and the Chiefs are favored by 7 points at home. Shaun, talk to me.
Well, I'm going to take the Titans to win outright. Screw the spread. I'm going to take the Titans to win outright. It's a same game plan, a different week. We've seen the Titans do it over and over again. They did against the Chiefs, or they did against the Patriots, they did against the Ravens. They go into your hometown, they have Derrick Henry run down your throat, Tannehill does a little bit of this and that. Well, this week they're going to do it again against probably the worst defense they've played in the playoffs thus far. This is a Chiefs team that went down pretty early to the Texans. Mike Vrabel is not going to let what happened to the Texans happen to the Titans. And this is a Chiefs team that was built to come from behind. They are not built to just play a tic-tac back-and-forth game. We basically saw them do it with them already in a more shootout type of a game earlier in the year. I don't usually like to include game one like in my analysis, and I'll say that again with the 49ers and Packers. I don't think game one usually matters. But you control the clock, you control the game. That is what the Texans are going to do. They're going to keep, or the Titans, and they're going to do it again. This is, like I said, the weakest defense they've played thus far, and they don't even need to be as reliant on Ryan Tannehill as they were last week. Ryan Tannehill threw 2 touchdowns last week. This week they can really just have Derrick Henry run it. He's going to run. The one thing I worry about though is maybe his body, just because of the abuse he's taken. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, if he stays healthy, if Derrick Henry does his thing, this is a Chiefs secondary I don't love. I think A.J. Brown can make some plays. I think there's a mismatch with tight end with Jonnu Smith, who, as Mike Vrabel said after the game, has kept developing against the linebackers. So there's plenty of pieces for the Titans to play with offensively, and their defense can do enough to get the job done. Are they going to shut out the Chiefs? No, but this is a pretty damn good defense. They've been a good defense all year. I'm going to take the Titans in a 21-20 game.
I'm going upset as well. I'm taking the Titans. I mean, this is almost really weird because the Titans have been the underdog all postseason long. But right now, I know the Chiefs are favored, but the Titans have arguably been the better team. I think right now, my mindset right now is the Titans are the favorite because they're going to play the same exact game plan as they've been playing, and there's no reason they should differ from it. And the only way I can see the Chiefs really winning is if they force the game out of Derrick Henry's hands. Like you said, Derrick Henry hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Hopefully he's not worn out. He's had 60-something rushes in the past 2 weeks. So obviously he's been taking a little bit of a hit. But the Chiefs, they have to force Ryan Tannehill to win the game. But even if they do it, like you said, Jonnu Smith, A.J. Brown against this Chiefs defense that is the worst that they've played against in the playoffs, there's really no way this Chiefs defense is going to stop the Titans offense. I don't see it. So either they have to force Ryan Tannehill to win, or the Chiefs have to hope that the game's close enough in the fourth quarter and Patrick Mahomes has the ball with 2 minutes left, and that's the only way they can really win. Because, like you said, the Texans, they went up really early last week, but that was Bill O'Brien. This is Mike Vrabel. I'm taking Mike Vrabel to win this game. If they go up to an early lead, there's no way he blows that lead like Bill O'Brien did. Derrick Henry has 3 straight games of 180 yards. I'm taking the Titans to win this in a hard-fought game, 27-26. They win it to Gillette. They win into Baltimore, and they will go into Arrowhead and win and make the Super Bowl. It sounds weird, dude. It sounds weird.
It does. It really sounds weird to say, but like this is the beauty of football. This is where we're at, and we're taking the Titans to go to the Super Bowl.
I know.
Who would have thought that Ryan Tannehill was doing?
I've seen this going on all week long. Do you feel like this is bad for the NFL if the Titans make the Super Bowl?
No, not at all. I mean, I get like when everybody's talking about this potential Chiefs in the Super Bowl, they're either thinking of two of the classic franchises with the 49ers or the Chiefs, two of like the old school great franchises. But even in the infancy of the NFL, the 49ers were not great when the Chiefs were great. There's a reason they never met in a Super Bowl. Or you're talking about the passing of the torch with the Chiefs and Packers. But the NFL is a storyline league. Every league is a storyline league. Fans love stories, love something to root for. Fans love the underdog, and name a bigger underdog than Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill, who was basically told by the Dolphins who have the number 5 pick, no, we're good. Derrick Henry was told by everyone he wasn't good enough, even though he's a freaking tank. A.J. Brown was like, they were like, oh, you have a torn ACL. The Patriots probably should have taken him, but he has an injury history. Their defense is a lot of guys who were Patriots pass-ups or guys who were told are too far past their prime. It's a great storyline, top to bottom. Don P's retired, came out of retirement to be a part of this team, and now he has them on the precipice of a Super Bowl. I love storylines. Fans love storylines, and I don't think there's a better storyline in this damn playoffs than the Tennessee Titans.
Exactly. I think people just want to see the passing of the torch from the Patriots and Tom Brady to the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, but I really don't care. I want to see the story. I want to see the 6th seed, the Tennessee Titans, and it's not just me picking this out of my heart. I think they're the better team right now. I do. Yeah. I know Patrick Mahomes, but Andy Reid, I don't know. I'll take my grave on the Titans to win this game. But that's that game. Now, the 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. The 49ers are favored by 7 at home versus the Packers. Let's see about this.
Well, this time I'm going to stay pretty generic. I'm going to say screw the upset. I'm going to stick with the 49ers. Like I said before, I don't think game 1 matters. Whoever says to me game 1 matters, it doesn't. You see it all the time where a team loses in game 1, but it matters. It doesn't matter in game 2. They end up taking the upset. But the key to game 1 is the same as the key to game 2. The 49ers went off to a huge start in game 1 and it carried them. Whoever gets off to a quicker start, I think, will win this game because each team has a great diverse run attack. You saw the 49ers got off to a huge start last week, and they ran it down their throats. What was it, 13 straight times in the second half, something like that? The Packers had the ability to ride Aaron Jones because they got off to an early start. So whoever gets off to an early start and can actually have the ability to rely on their running game will end up taking this game. And I think I trust the 49ers at home with an amazing pass rush. Like there was a stat I saw today, net passing yards, basically passing yards minus sacks. It's a weird math thing. But the 49ers average 4.7 net passing yards. Basically, every time a team goes to attempt to pass, the other team averages 4.7. They're the best in the league. The Green Bay Packers are very middle of the road in that. They're like at 7. So the 49ers have a better pass rush. They know how to get there. And I will take their offensive line over Green Bay's. I'm going to take the 49ers to make plays one more time, like they did in game 1, but it's just something they keep doing all postseason. And they have such a diverse running attack, a diversity of options. While this Packers defense is underrated, I don't think it's that good. I think it's Jair Alexander and everyone else in that secondary, and they have such a diversity of options over there in Green Bay. And we could say what we want about Aaron Rodgers. Yes, he can make that 4 or 5 throws. We were talking about that throw that he made to Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
And he can make easy throws all game when Devontae Adams is putting on a route running clinic against the poor Seahawks secondary. But he's not going to put that route running clinic against Richard Sherman. You see all that smack he's talking. Everybody doubted him. That ain't going to stop this week. So the 49ers have the ability to make the plays on offense, plays on defense, the diversity on offense. I'm going to take them 28-20.
Basically, same thing as you. I'm going with the 49ers in this one. The Green Bay Packers are facing a team that they got absolutely smacked on in the first game, but this isn't the Seahawks. The 49ers aren't the Seahawks. I know the Seahawks beat the 49ers once this year. This is a completely different team. This isn't a team that's going to run for 40 yards with a running back like the Seahawks did last week. This is a team that's going to put up 100 to 150 rushing yards in your face over and over and over again. You got, like you said, the diversity at the running back position. It's there's also Jimmy G. I know Russell Wilson, he's great and all, but Jimmy G, he's a great quarterback. He played great last week. I know he had one interception, but Jimmy G will do just enough to beat Aaron Rodgers in this game. I'm going to take the 49ers. And also the Packers defense, like you said, or the Packers offense. Aaron Rodgers, he played decent last week, but like I said, Devontae Adams, he put on a route running clinic. And this isn't the Seahawks defense. This is the 49ers defense. When I saw the Vikings game last week, right off the bat, I was hoping for the Vikings to win. But seeing the 49ers defense, their defensive line, when they were getting in the face of the Dalvin Cook, you can just tell they have a tenacity, they have a passion, they have an energy. This 49ers team wants to win. Their defense is hardcore. Richard Sherman is not going to stop for no Devontae Adams. He doesn't care who you are. He will go up against you. I will pick this 49ers team. All around, they're the better team than the Packers. All around. Offense, defense, offensive line, secondary, receivers. I'm picking the 49ers to win this one, 28-24.
No, I couldn't have said it better myself. Just want to add a final thought. Like, I've heard a couple people say, like, when I'm looking at the stats, and like if you look, there's a couple running backs who have done good against the 49ers, my bad. Even though they have a fantastic run defense. But it's not these power rushers. Like the 49ers or the Packers are a power rushing team. They run it down your throat with Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams. Well, when they go up against the Ravens, Gus Edwards, Mark Ingram get shut down, all those kind of guys. But Lamar goes off. When they play, Alvin Kamara didn't have a great game, but Latavius Murray, I wouldn't describe him as a power runner. He's a one-cut guy, in my opinion. He goes off because of his field vision. I think Aaron Jones has good field vision, but he's still a power runner. It's these home run threats that go off against the 49ers. And the 49ers and the Packers don't have that out of the backfield. That would be the key to this game, but they don't have it unless they've got something up their sleeve that we have not seen yet.
That's 100%. I know all the Packers fans are going to be mad right now, but it's true. Aaron Jones in this running attack is a power running game. And I don't know. The 49ers, to me, they're just easily look like the better team. And I was skeptical because at the end of the season, they went through the hard schedule. They were looking kind of sloppy. Their secondary was looking bad. But that bye week in the wild card round, I think it helped them tremendously. And Kyle Shanahan, they had a absolute great game plan against the Vikings. They didn't waver from it at all. And I don't think that they're going to waver from it at all against the Packers. There's no reason to. As long as they're not going down by 14 points right off the bat, I think Jimmy G, and also the key, Jimmy G has to play smart. He had one huge turnover last week against the Vikings, but then he turned it around. He can't have 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
He can't have 2 fumbles. They have to limit the turnovers because Aaron Rodgers, he's one of the best at the turnover or the touchdown to interception ratio, so they have to win the turnover battle. Jimmy G, and I like Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G is going to play smart. I think he's going to play good, and I have the 49ers winning. I'm sorry, Packers fans, but the 49ers versus the Titans are our Super Bowl matchup. Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Shaun?
No, I couldn't have said anything better myself, man.
All right. That's it. We got, I don't know, I want to say it one more time. The Tennessee Titans versus the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. Oh, man, that's weird. But that's who we're going with, guys. Thank you very much. Check out the rest of our content. Share this with your friends. Like this video. Comment down below who you guys have. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed what you just watched, and I know damn well you did, go subscribe to the YouTube channel for more sports news and debates. Let's go. Come on. Go on now. Pick up the speed. Let's go. Exit out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know you got some damn time right now. Let's go. Pick it up. Let's go. Pick up the speed. Let's go. Subscribe to the YouTube channel right here, right now. Let's go.